Welcome to Rising Media. India woke up to a major economic shock today. Petrol and diesel prices have increased by around 3 rupees per litre after nearly 4 years without a major revision. In India, this may look like just a few rupees at the pump, but the story behind it is much bigger, stretching from global conflict zones to the monthly budget of every middle-class family. The immediate trigger is not inside India. It begins in the global oil market. Over the past few weeks, crude oil prices surged sharply after tensions escalated in West Asia, especially around the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical oil shipping routes. Nearly one-fifth of global oil supply moves through this narrow passage. When conflict threatens that route, oil traders react instantly, and prices jump worldwide. India is especially vulnerable because nearly 85 to 89% of its crude oil needs are imported. That means when international crude rises, India has limited control. Even if domestic production remains stable, the country must pay higher prices in dollars to secure imports. And when the rupee weakens against the dollar, the burden becomes even heavier. It's a double impact: expensive oil plus a costly dollar. For the past few years, state-run oil companies such as Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Petroleum, and Hindustan Petroleum were absorbing much of this cost to avoid sudden price shocks. But reports indicate those firms were losing roughly 1,000 crore rupees per day during the latest crude spike. That model became unsustainable, leading to today's hike. Now the real question: how does this affect India's middle class? The answer is far beyond your bike or car tank. Fuel is not just transportation, it powers the entire economy. Trucks that carry vegetables, milk, groceries, medicine, construction materials all depend on diesel. When diesel becomes expensive, transport costs rise. When transport costs rise, everything you buy starts becoming expensive. From tomatoes in Bengaluru to school notebooks in Mysuru, the cost quietly increases. This is how fuel inflation enters every home. A middle-class family may think, I don't drive much, so fuel hikes won't affect me. But indirectly, it touches rent, food, online delivery charges, bus tickets, auto fares, logistics, and eventually, inflation in daily essentials. This is why economists call fuel the backbone of inflation. There's also another social effect. Work-from-home discussions are returning in some sectors because the government has urged fuel conservation amid rising import pressure. If this continues, urban work culture may change again, especially in IT hubs like Bengaluru. That may sound convenient, but it also reflects the seriousness of India's fuel import bill. Globally, this is also a geopolitical signal. Rising fuel prices show how deeply India remains dependent on global energy politics. A war thousands of kilometers away can immediately affect an Indian family's grocery bill. That is why countries are aggressively investing in electric mobility, strategic oil reserves, and renewable energy. For India, this could become a turning point. If crude stays above $100 for long, the government may face pressure to cut excise taxes, provide subsidies, or increase borrowing. But each option has consequences: lower tax revenue, higher fiscal deficit, or inflation. The political impact is equally important. Fuel prices affect public sentiment quickly. When transport costs rise, inflation rises, and when inflation rises, it directly influences elections, consumer confidence, and household savings. The biggest concern for the middle class is not today's 3 rupees increase. It is the chain reaction. If global crude remains unstable, today's hike may just be the beginning. More revisions could follow, affecting everything from LPG to airline tickets to food delivery. So the next time you see the petrol meter jump by a few rupees, remember, it is not only about oil. It is about global wars, import dependency, currency pressure, inflation, and the fragile economics of everyday life in India. Because in today's world, one conflict in West Asia can decide how much an Indian family spends at the kitchen table. For more updates, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.